Good evening. Welcome and thank you for joining us this evening for this year's Penn Manor Instrumental Concert. On behalf of all the faculty and staff at Penn Manor High School, I would like to congratulate all of the students that have been preparing to showcase their talents this evening. I also want to extend a special thank you to Ms. Masten, Mr. Johnson, Ms. Simowitz, Mr. Reddick for planning and organizing this event. I appreciate their understanding and flexibility to ensure that we can make this event possible for all of our students. Last but not least, I want to thank all of the parents and guardians that are vested in our music program and given countless hours to ensure the success of our musicians and to our music programs. To all the students performing this evening, I am incredibly proud of you. This has been a challenging year, but you've kept your eye and kept your passion. Your hard work and dedication will be on display this evening. Make sure you take the time to enjoy the moment. You deserve the applause and the celebration this evening, because today is a great day to be a comet. Without further ado, I want to bring Ms. Masten to the stage. A round of applause.
Good evening and welcome again. The piece we just performed for you is the first movement of Gustav Holst's St. Paul's Suite. I'm pretty sure that I heard a collective sigh of relief when we just got to the end of it. It is no surprise that this school year has had its challenges, from a hybrid schedule to a fully remote to a hybrid to a fully remote to a full return with quarantines and live streaming and everything that you can imagine. I am unbelievably proud of these students, not just the ones on the stage, but all of our music students. They have persevered through it all, and they have put together a concert for you this evening. We may be missing part of our ensembles and have never fully rehearsed with everyone present, but that just goes to show you how hard that they have worked to get to this point. Please help me in thanking all of our student musicians for their ability to persevere and bring live music into your lives this evening. Our next two numbers you may recognize if you attended our middle school concert last week when we had the unique experience of performing with them together. The first is a beautiful slow number titled Lullaby, and it was written by local composer Francis Caravella. Following Lullaby, we will speed things back up with Guns N' Roses' Sweet Child of Mine, featuring Eleanor Helm as the violin soloist. Please enjoy. this ready, while they're getting ready, I have to give a huge shout out, huge props to one of our bass players, a senior, who refused to miss her last concert even though she had foot surgery today. So that's dedication right there. Are we good? Yeah. right. As the full orchestra is coming to stage to prepare for our final number, I would like to take this opportunity to thank a few people and honor our seniors. So first, thank you to my incredible colleagues, Andrew Johnson, Lauren Simwitz, and Skip Reddig. As I mentioned before, it has been a year. I cannot imagine teaching music through a global pandemic with anyone other than the three of you. Thank you for your constant support and encouragement, and for always being willing to play the piano or percussion part or just any other random task that I ask of you. A special thank you and congratulations to Skip. As most of you know by now, he is retiring in 12 and a half school days. It's not that I'm counting, not counting for his retirement, but counting for the end. It's very bittersweet to all of us to see you go, but we are excited for your next chapter. Plus, we know where you live, so you're going to have to come back and do things for us anyway. So if you haven't taken time yet, please take a moment later to read the final page of our concert program. It outlines his amazing career, and best wishes and just congratulations, Skip. Okay, I swear this is it. This is it. Okay. Now on to the seniors. After our final number, you will get to see a slideshow shortly here of the music department seniors, but I would like to recognize those who are in the full orchestra. So would the following seniors please stand? Eleanor Helm, Julie Rao, Seb Bookmiller, you can stand as I say your names, Clara Fry, Danny Hess, Max Kiefer, Evelyn Weaver, don't stand, Hannah Stork, you just wave over there, Delaney Reitenauer, Christopher Notwell, and William Perkins. Seniors, thank you so much for being part of our program for all these years. It has been an absolute pleasure making music with you. I'm really going to miss you, and congratulations and best wishes on your upcoming graduation. So, thank you. All right, you can sit. Sorry. You can okay, I'm kicking stuff. This is great. Our final number tonight will be performed by our full orchestra. It is a piece that was commissioned by Doreen Nelson and premiered in Fairhaven, Massachusetts. Fairhaven, like the rest of Massachusetts, is rich in history and home to many prominent historical figures. Located on the south coast, English settlers from the Plymouth colony purchased the land in 1670. Sea battles and invasions took place near Fort Phoenix in Fairhaven during the Revolutionary War and 1812. Whaling was also a huge part of the culture and influenced Herman Melville, the author of Moby Dick. This piece commemorates the rich past events that have not only helped shape our country, but also continue to influence the pioneers of the future. So please enjoy Warrior Legacy by Soon He Newbold. Please, oh, hi, okay. Please stay seated. We are going to show you our senior slideshow. I believe we have some independent study jazz musicians who will be gracing you with some tunes while you enjoy our senior slideshow and our set change. So thank you.
Just one quick note, the jazz group that you had, I heard just a second ago, that was a true independent study jazz group. And I'd just like to thank Elizabeth Lebo for really heading that group up. All I had to do was start them, stop them, give them the music, and they took it from the rest. So just big thank you to that group of students. Those of you that were here for the middle school program or watched the middle school program would have recognized that piece. I told the high school students, we work so hard to play it with them, we might as well play it with a group as well. So that was high voltage. We're gonna move on to another piece here called Monty. This is one that we have some familiar tunes to. Those who are here that have been in the band in the past will recognize this piece as well. Very favorite composer of mine named Stephen Melillo wrote this piece. As a percussionist, I know the experience right now. True story to fill the time. I may or may not have remembered playing Monty while a student here at Penn Manor. As we prepare to play our final number this evening for you, just a couple big thank yous to go out there to our Penn Manor administration, to you, the parents, to Mr. Keith Henninger, our AV coordinator, and so many people that really helped to make tonight possible. As I told the students before the program, and we're in the band room warming up, I said, I am just so glad to be here for an in-person concert. We didn't have to record the program, and we can play for you, the audience, because concerts are not just for us on stage, they're really for you. So just a huge thank you to all of you that helped make this possible and for coming out tonight. We're going to end with The Great Locomotive Chase. This is a song depicting a runaway locomotive that was hijacked. Picture an old Western where you have these big steam locomotives with the large smokestacks. The locomotives are called the General. That was the name of the engine. And this is a runaway hijacked engine, and we're trying to chase this thing down to finally get it to stop. Here's The Great Locomotive Chase. Thank you again for coming out this evening. Have a wonderful spring, and thank you for coming to our very first instrumental program here in the new Rank Auditorium. I'm going to keep saying the first until we hit the next round. Thank you very much. You are dismissed. Have a great evening.